Oh man, it's almost midnight, but I think I'm finally ready for the show in the morning. I've been working on this since I got home from work. Got home, I washed it with some Limitless Car Care car wash, and then I put it in the garage. And I've just been kind of working on some detail work, kind of shining some things up underneath, blackening some things back up that are supposed to be black instead of light faded gray. And I've actually applied some of the swirl mark remover with my buffer along the whole side of the truck right here, and then I went over it with some wax, and I think it did a pretty good job. You just gotta remember, this is 20-year-old paint, 20-year-old clear coat, and it's still bringing a pretty good reflection. I definitely can't complain about it, but I think she's very well on her way ready for the show in the morning. Got the tires all shined up. I've got the wheels cleaned up. I still have a little bit left to do in the morning because it is around midnight right now, so I decided maybe I should give it up for the night and call it a night, and finish it up in the morning and roll out to the show. And I'll be at that show from 10 to 3 or whenever it ends, and hopefully we'll be able to pick up a trophy, maybe. But the swirl mark remover, it's actually done a pretty good job, I think. The hood looks pretty good. There was several swirl marks in the hood, but I know it's not sunlight in here, but a lot of them I think have went away. I took some time with my buffer and my cutting pad from Chemical Guys and used their product, and I think it's really cutting out a lot of these marks and kind of giving it a little bit more even look along the paint. I still have this whole side left to do, as well as the back, and I think then I'll be good. So just a little bit left to finish up in the morning, and I think it'll be good to go. But I'm really kind of hoping for a trophy or something tomorrow, because this is the first show that I'm going to be going to locally that actually has a lifted trucks class. So I'm pretty excited about it. I didn't get a chance to get my halos installed. I figured, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never opened headlights before. So probably not a good idea to do that on the day before a car show, I'm thinking. But I'll hopefully be able to work on it a little bit tomorrow and see if I can do it. I'm going to start with the lowers first, I think, because they're the easiest to take out. And then I'll move on to the uppers as soon as I figure out what I'm doing with the lowers. So yeah, I think a heat gun might be able to actually take that apart. So it might not be too bad, but I don't know. But it's ready for the show tomorrow morning. It's a charity show, so I always like doing charity shows. I've got to get, I did my interior plastics, I've got to get a little bit more cleaned up in here. I got to remove that random jump rope. But using the Limitless Car Care Cockpit Care on the interior, shining up my plastics, getting things cleaned up. It's just hard to believe how dirty your interior gets, and you have no idea. And I don't drive around with my windows down a lot, so it just gets dirty. But I do believe we are just about ready to roll here. And yeah, hopefully we'll take something home. I've got new mirrors that are supposed to be done on Sunday. So hopefully on Sunday I'll have a little bit different look. I haven't told you guys what they are yet, I don't think. So it's going to be a little bit of a surprise. But my bumper, I really, really hope I have my new bumper by the time the Lake of the Ozarks truck meet comes around. Like I said before, I'm kind of getting a little impatient about it, but I don't really know what I could do, aside from just completely getting a whole nother bumper and having somebody else paint it. But I don't want to do that. That's a pain, and it's expensive. But I'm pretty happy with the way the truck looks right now. It's come a long way. I was looking through some old photos on Facebook, and you know, I don't feel like it's come a long way over the couple of years, but it's really grown and you know, turned into a pretty nice truck over the years since its black grill days and all that stuff. But not too bad for a 20-year-old truck. Well, hopefully I can get some video tomorrow of the show. We will see. It's going to be hot, I know that, but yeah, this dude pulled up in a truck and trailer pulling a dirt track car. Never seen that before. Huh. Always something new around here. Anyhow, we will see you tomorrow. If you guys need to see anything on the truck, let me know. I think my next bigger plans, aside from motor or maybe new suspension, is going to be lowering the front a little bit, decranking those keys a little bit, because my front control arms are on the bump stops, and going from a 4-inch block down to a 3-inch block in the rear, I believe. I just really hate the way it rides, and I would like to do something about that. And it's not really helpful because the control arm is sitting right on that bump stop. Like, there's literally maybe 2 centimeters of room in between the control arm and the bump stop. And that doesn't make for a very enjoyable ride for a daily driver. So that's going to change. But anyway, we will see you all tomorrow. Hope everybody had a good Friday. Hope everybody has a good weekend. And stay safe. Have fun. Let me know what you're doing down below in the comments. So we will see you guys later.